And we're back. Welcome back, y'all. Season 3, Episode 10, Leaders Only Digital Show and Podcast, brought to you here by What It Changed Mentoring Inc. and Tone Drone TV. I'm your host, Kendall.
And I'm Semaj.
And today, man, we planning to bring y'all a magnificent show discussing in our little visit to the MLK Memorial Library, where we seen the DOO-WOP of DC, the little touch of the corner, street corner displays. And then we're going to also touch about the PG Community Center, the PG House Community Center. And then we got good information for y'all, highlights of different areas, different cities, and different states. So with that being said, we ask that y'all always check the subscribe, follow us on our Leaders Only show YouTube page, have a watch party, hit the share, like, click the bell, comment below. If you're not watching from our live stream, we ask that you always pound replay in the comment section.
All right, and we're going to head to our visit to the DOO-WOP exhibit at the MLK Library from the street to the corner.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys? Kendall live. We on the set. Me and Semaj. At the Dr. Martin Luther King's Memorial Library. We're in the DOO-WOP section. We out here just checking it out, seeing what we bring, enjoying the music and the legendary artists that got famous out here in D.C.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice memorial. It's a nice square down on the first floor at the Martin Luther King Memorial Library here in Gallery Place. So if you get a second, come on out, check it out. Won't take long, so just find parking, and I believe that you'll find some shocking information. I know we found a little bit just that fast.
What's up? Yeah, man. So we know it was a little quick, man, so I'll give y'all a little intake on the DOO-WOP section, man. It was just enlightening to me to highlight some of the stars that I didn't recognize that was in groups, especially Marvin Gaye. I didn't even know he was in an R&B group. Mm-hmm. So that was just something sweet to see, which is one of my favorite R&B oldie but goodie artists. So that was good to see that. And then, just to see how people blew up in D.C. from other areas came here, like how now they go to L.A. or go to Atlanta, so they used to come here. So that was tight. The downplay for me was it was like that, quick as a minute, So that was the only thing. But it was nice though. The little section that they did have, it was nice.
Yeah, it was definitely short. I would say make plans to go somewhere in Gallery Place for you to stop by. But it's always cool when somebody highlights, pieces of our history.
Yes, sir.
But it's always a constant reminder that we should be funding our own museums and having our own exhibits and things in that nature. One of the main things that I've seen is, like you said, that people used to come to D.C. In places like Harlem, and, Philadelphia, stuff like that. It's a constant reminder that we probably had ownership of this music at that time before it really blew up. And we also had homes. We owned these inner cities in a sense. They were more predominantly ours, opposed to now how they're being gentrified.
Right.
And you have to go because we don't have any control of our industries. It's not like you can just go to our people and blow up. Right. It's like you have to go to these meetings inside these corporations, and then you get to a level that draws you away from our people. It's like you're servicing them from a distance. You get to put out your music or your service your talent, but you're no longer there. Like back in the day, even Marvin Gaye and these groups, they would perform, but then they would also go to little bars and be in the neighborhood, or people knew them. That's how the Harlem Renaissance. You see poets, you see doo-woppers, you see instrumentalists, you see activists. They all knew each other in a sense because they were all moving in one accord. So it was all kind of there. So it's always a disrespectful thing, but then you look at it too from the other view, and it's like, what do you expect
Right.
people who not you to do for you? You know, so it's always it's always cool. But like I say, man, like you say, find a way to make some other plans because it is within a snap of a finger. So big ups to those who put the DOO-WOP exhibit together. And then I seen the mayor had the national DOO-WOP day, and they had the seal on the wall. So that was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah, the art was cool too. The Martin Luther King, different drawings they had from people just drawing Martin Luther King. So that was cool. The little memorial they had of him. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, man. So moving forward, in the news right now, you have Dante Rose, who's a 28-year-old Philadelphia native. He opened a grocery outlet in his old neighborhood. Rose is especially proud to provide fresh food delivered 4 days a week. As a child, he recalled there never being any grocery stores where you can buy fresh produce nearby. So congratulations to him.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Mr. Rose. Also, as you do, if y'all are fans of the Big Three, the Big Three is coming to D.C. soon too. But we want to give a shout out to Ice Cube. Big Three is officially the first black-owned sports league in America. So congratulations to Ice Cube on the Big Three. I do watch that time to time.
Yeah. Definitely, I guess, shout out to Ice Cube. I got like a political war going on in my head. So whenever I see, first black or black, it's like, those are cold words that let me know that don't mean nothing. This league, no disrespect to them, but we really don't own it. Whenever I see like those cold words, it's like we really don't own it. Like the Greenwood Bank, we don't own it. We just operate it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or so many other things. When you go digging, or I know the thing just popped up with P. Diddy or something, where like they just dropped him or allegedly dropped him from the distillers who make his alcohol. So allegedly, this is just a story. I didn't click on it because I don't care anymore. I just know when those are those cold words that you don't really own nothing. You don't have the power. If you don't have the distillery, most of these alcohols, most of these businesses, most of these fabrics, most of these clothing lines, most of these companies own multiple companies. They're coming out of the same factories,
Yep.
So it's like, bro, you can't piss off one person because now you're pissing off an electoral college or whatever you're trying to do, because we don't depend on our people. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that leverage. We don't have our freedom. So, you know what I mean? We're put there. So I don't never want to rain on the parades, but that's why I try to just now, I'm 100% X'd out, unless it's like high school, or I could just get them before they go to the, because it's just, them cold words, man, them cold words, them cold numbers, man, they mean stuff to me.
Yeah.
And they be flashing, so it just be like, man, I wish we stopped begging these people, and I wish we could just start doing I've seen a few things, and we've been saying this for years, but one of the most powerful things we can do is nothing. And I mean, like, if we woke up Monday and Tuesday and just absolutely did nothing, everybody just didn't do nothing, don't go to work, don't do nothing, it would literally crash the system. The scary part is when I was having a conversation with somebody, it was like, man, but we, amongst us, we don't have enough organization respect. We're not healed enough, have enough love to have a consensual plan once we get that power. So it's like, we do have the power. Right now it's just displaced. But yeah, man, big ups to Ice Cube, what he's trying to do on the flip side, when he's speaking about how they're trying to blackball him and the things that he's saying, that we can do this on our own and things like that. He just wants them to leave him alone. So those type of things, when he's talking about the NBA, no matter how big you get, no matter how rich you get, if we're not locked in as a people, I mean, they're going to do whatever to us as we continue to strive individually.
Facts. That's a big fact.
Yeah, so moving forward, I know we had to visit at the PG Community Day at the PG Men's Shelter.
Oh, yeah.
At the Community House Men's Shelter. And we spoke to
D-Nice?
G-Nice.
G-Nice.
Yeah,
G-Nice
clothing
t-shirt.
line. Yeah, he has a clothing brand coming out of the men's shelter. So we had a quick interview with him.
Big shouts out to G-Nice.
Yeah, we're going to get to that, and then we'll be right back.
and welcome back to the Leaders Only podcast and show. It's Semaj, and we're live here at the PG Community House Men's Shelter. Right now, I'm with one of the highlights of the shelter, my guy, Mr. G Nice, who has his own clothing line, straight out of the shelter, man, not giving up and pushing. So what's your excuse? How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man, sir.
That's good, that's good. How long you been having your brand?
The brand's been around for about 6 years now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
okay.
I'm just exploring different options on expanding it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I know you told me that you was working on the Instagram and everything. How has it been transitioning with a business, with the situation of being in a shelter and coming out and getting everything together and still running a business? How do you stay inspired?
Mostly my energy. My energy to continue to do what I do, kind of drives me to do more.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm trying to work on a nonprofit,
Okay.
To help people in these situations find the resources and navigate to get them out of the situations that they're in.
Okay. And can somebody get a shirt from you at any time? I know y'all popped up here once a month, but if they wanted to get a shirt or some gear from you, how would they go about that?
Right now, you can shoot me an email at iamgnice@gmail.com. That's
Nice with a
NYCE.
yes.
Nice. And probably next week, my website will be up live,
Okay.
and you can be able to purchase them there.
And then you'll have your Instagram and all that type of stuff. Cool, man. Today, I know I purchased the 603 Shelter shirt, a black one, so I appreciate that, man. And like I said, man, first and foremost, we didn't see the event like this at the shelter, so it was good to hear about it. But it's very rare that you hear about brothers becoming entrepreneurs inside of the shelter, so that's a big kudos to you
Inspire
guys.
some of these other guys to do something, instead of waiting for that perfect job to come and
Right.
find you, create your own perfect job,
Yeah.
because
Especially when they're giving you a free phone,
Yeah.
and you can work right off the phone
Exactly.
nowadays.
Exactly. There are resources out there you got to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And before we go, I got one last question. What's the ultimate goal for your brand?
My brand, I want to roll it into my nonprofit. Myself and another gentleman here, we have a project that we're going to be doing for autism. So we're rolling. That actually is supposed to roll it out today, but we haven't gotten a chance to press it. But it's called RT Puzzle. It's a character, and it comes with a book. So each shirt will represent something, autistic in that book and how to relate and understand autism.
Okay. Now, what inspired the autism? What's your connection to the autism?
I used to date a young lady. Her son was autistic. I spent a lot of time with him, and I, got to understand, how they operate. And then throughout that time, I've met other autistic people, and a lot of them get a bad rap for the way they operate, but you got to understand them in order to be able to feel comfortable with them.
My man G Nice, make sure y'all link up with him. We're going to drop all his information. Keep an eye open, but get some shirts, get some gear, man. It's a great cause. There's no better than pushing while you in adversity, not waiting for the adversity to clear. So thank you, guys. Thank you, bro.
Welcome back. Welcome
Sir.
back to the Leaders Only Show and Podcast. That was a quick interview over at the PG Community House over there, the men's shelter, with G Nice. Big up to his brand, big up to his vision. And again, man, if y'all don't take anything from it, take motivation and inspiration for you to stop sleeping on your skills and your dreams and your visions. I mean, what's your excuse? That's what I took from being over there. I mean, like I said last week when we were talking, it's like, man, this is mind-blowing to just see people on a 60-day, they're on a 60-day time period. You know, they're on the clock as soon as they get there, and then, like, to keep trying and trying to figure it out, but still stay motivated on a 60 clock, knowing that your roof is going to be gone. When a lot of people have a full roof, got a full-time gig, and we laying in bed and we sleeping, or we just wasting time, what I'm saying? We're getting down on ourselves. We pray that these type of things pick you up and give you a reason to push forward. Now, moving forward, July, it's National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. And this is the observance raises awareness of the challenges that affect the mental health of racial and ethnic minority groups, which are not us. National Culinary Arts Month, which recognizes the professional cooks and chefs who bring innovative and unique cuisine from their kitchens to our tables. So I'm definitely down with that.
Yes, sir.
And National Park and Recreation Month to promote building strong, vibrant, and resilient communities through the power of parks and recreations. This year's theme is where the community grows. So it celebrates the vital role park and recreation professionals play in bringing people together, providing essential services, and fostering the growth of our communities. Couple things. One big thing with the parks and recreations, please reach out in your city, especially if you're in the DMV, because they have a lot of the programs that are already been funded. So all you have to do is join in and volunteer, and a lot of your stuff is already paid for. They just be looking for people literally to do the stuff, because they don't do a lot of promoting, but they be having a lot of programs right in our communities. The word don't get out, but you gotta stay in tune with your parks and recreations. They have a lot of stuff for your children. They cut a lot of costs when it comes to babysitters and stuff like that, because they have tons of programs. Our nieces in some of them, a few of our nieces and nephews in some of them. So check that out. Another thing is, man, we're going to pull that Minority Health Month out, and we're just going to go National Mental Health Awareness Month. We have to remember that minority, we got to get into the role of etymology, and minority means minor. That's why we're looked at as minorities, but we are the vast majority. That's why we got to keep pumping that, and we need to stick together, because our numbers are stronger, but we do need to heal. So that's why it's not a month, it's not a day, it's not a week. But you have to do the work and stop backtracking, man. If you're moving forward, keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying? And keep eating right, with the culinary arts. So shout out to everybody that's doing what they need to do. I'm a mental health chef, so that's big to me, because that's the straight mission that we're trying to do, to heal the mind. So keep pressing, everybody.
Yes, sir. And always, as we stress the importance of taking care of yourself, so always put yourself in a position to be helped or helping others or leading by example. So please do be sure to take time to self-care, eat right, exercise, meditate, yoga, socializing, relaxing, enjoying your family, whatever it is that gets you to a solid place of strength and healing. We also we can't stress enough that it's our own mental health line, so always use the emergency mental health line 988.
Yes, and remember, a healthy and productive life begins with you, and find people that are consistent.
Yes, sir.
Please, man, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find people that are consistent, that are serious about their lives, and that hear you. It's important that you get people around you that hear you. A lot of times, that are listening. A lot of times people hear you, but they're not listening. And a lot of times that triggers and it stimulates, that mental health issue, because now you're getting down on yourself. You get alienated. So it's important to find people that listen, but then hear you to listen. You know what I'm saying? Or they're listening to hear you. However you want to go at your interpretation of it. But they need to do both. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, man, it's in one ear and out the other, and you're fighting a ton of distractions. And if you're not consistent, it's not going to work. And if you don't have people that you can go to, if tomorrow you're not taking another step, and then tomorrow after that you're not taking another step, and then the next day you're taking a step. We have to stop trying to get it all in one swing, but you have to continuously stay consistent in your evolution and your journey of healing. It's ugly, man, and nobody deserves your war that you're fighting on the inside, especially people trying to help you, man. Like now you're killing two people's lives and two people's energy and two people's dream, or multiple people that you're around. So the next thing we need to do is get to Brother Kenny, who was over there at the PG Community House as well.
Yes, sir.
At the men's shelter. He was helping the brothers get free phones. But it's not just for the brothers. He's going to go into how a lot more people can qualify for them. So we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Leaders Only Show. We're live here at the PG Community House at 603 South Addison Road.
I'm here with Big Kenny, the phone man, and I'm gonna let you take it away, man. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. Thank you very much, guys, for this channel. My name is Kenton Long. They call me Big Kenny, free phone man, however you want to call me, that's all good. I've been doing this for 18 years, serving the community, PG, Maryland, DC, and Virginia. And right now, I'm currently working for Stand Up Wireless. But the name of my company is Free Phone Man Wireless Shop. So I do have a wireless shop company where I do phones, cell phones, tablets, accessories, help do tech work on your phone, things of that nature. So, I have all my information right here. This is one of those. And right now, you just called me. I'm giving this guy here a phone. Okay. Right now, he doesn't qualify for the tablets. So we do the phones and we do the tablets. Right now, we have these Nitro N62s, which are, I'm going to give you a good box right here. Okay. All right, so we have these Nitro N62s, and these are free. Unlimited talk, text, and data. If you have food stamps, Medicaid, Social Security, anything with a monetary value from the government, even W-2s, make it under 80,000, 85,000 under the ACP program, which is the Affordable Connectivity Program. You can qualify for a tablet. You qualify for a tablet, and tablets are not free, but the phones are. You get unlimited talk, text, and data. On these phones, we have 10X Vortex phones. We're also going to be coming out with the latest products as well that is allowed to give out for these phones. So right now, this brother right now has qualified for a phone. Right now, I already put his SIM card in. He's get a screen protector. He gets a case. He gets earphones. For this here, this is yours, brother. This is your pen. This is your Stand Up Wireless. If you have any questions, you can always contact Stand Up Wireless. Use your phone at least once a month to avoid termination every 30 days. If you don't use your phone in 30 days, they will cut it off. All right, so it takes a process of 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes per person to sign a person up because they have to get qualified, things of that nature. As you can see, I'm doing this out of my vehicle right now. I am looking for a location, a small location, 400 feet to 800 square feet in the area. If anybody knows something that we can give out phones, pay like $1,000 a month or something for the location, and just service in the community. And that's all I want to do is service the community.
Appreciate that, Kenny. Like you said, man, I know that was a mouthful, but we're gonna put all that information in our screen and on our description. And is your company? Can you be a DC, Maryland, or Virginia resident?
You can be a DC, Maryland, Virginia, all 50 states. I can do all 50 states. I just need to be qualified for all 50 states. I can come to a neighborhood near you in the state of Maryland, DC, and Virginia, and I can just go there and process you. All you have to do is just give me a call. My main number is 240-233-4171. Again, that is 240-233-4171. And we also are hiring. I am hiring as well to do this here. I would say people must have a vehicle, and they do a background check on you, and it takes about 3 weeks to get trained and process things of that nature, and you can make up to $3,000 a week if you're out here hustling like I am. So I'm an old guy right now. Like I said, I'm just tired right now, but I always go back to the people that that I know that I can help the most. And I'm here at the shelters. I go to all the shelters. I go to community events. I go to the DHS over on Bricey Road, right over here at Temple Hills area. I go anywhere that the people say, listen, come on down for an event, and then I come down with my equipment, even if it's me and everybody else don't want to work. I want to work, and I want people to come out and work too. I do apologize. Most important, like I said, food stamps, Medicaid, Social Security. You have to have your paperwork when you come see me, or make sure that you are active in the system for 3 to 6 months. If you're not active in the system and in anything, you must show proof. And I'm going to ask you for your proof, things of that nature. So there we have it.
Thank you, bro.
All right, brother.
Welcome back to the.
Welcome back. And big shouts out to Big Kenny, man, being a resource for those guys out there, but also just a resource to everybody. Because you can see, as he says, it's available in all 50 states. So he reaches out. So big shouts out to Kenny, man. Also, big shouts out to Aunt Pinky too for looking out for these guys, man. She's a blessing to them too as well.
Exactly. And shout out to I seen a dope story about the young man who didn't have legs, and he made his 8th grade basketball team without legs. He ain't have legs, so that was cool,
dope.
man.
That's dope.
The joy that was on his face in the picture, I mean, I can only imagine how happy it feel that made him feel. But those type of things, again, that goes with mental health. That goes with however that really makes you feel, when that make you feel however you feel on the inside, that's how you're supposed to feel all the time.
Right.
Or when you see a kid, like people love when they walk in the house to see their kids, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that energy exchange is not the same between the male and the woman. They're not happy to see each other like that.
Right.
With the kids or a dog, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's like
Or
natural.
a cat.
Yeah, and it's like, man, even to this day, I can't wait to be like that for some. Or I've been like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the other side is like, yo, they fighting shit in their own head. They don't feel like that for you, and it's like, but then they'll see a celebrity and feel like that for
Yeah,
celebrity.
yeah,
It's
go
like
crazy.
You know, but seriously,
No,
like,
facts.
we missing and looking over the people that really. I'm talking about. Yeah, we got into it, my brother and I, because I have my foot in your ass or anybody else's ass, but it's the same side on flip side. Because if I say I love you, that's why we got to the point where you have to have self-love, because
Facts.
love is a word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now.
Yeah.
It's about loyalty
But
now. Now
one
you
thing
gotta
I
check
do know
trust.
is I believe when he tell me he love me, because it shows though. His
Right.
action shows.
But
So
that's what love
that's
is.
that's what love. Just like
So
you said, it
just
got
like
to be
in
the
that,
action.
Just like in that video, like love settles everything. You
That's
know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
the bodybuilder that they only got a half a body.
Yeah,
But
but
he
that's
sh-
what I'm saying. The frequency of what they're doing, how that makes everybody. I bet you everybody on that team gonna play a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the dude be like, "Yo, y'all out here, y'all ain't taking this serious. I do anything. Can you imagine if he said I give anything that has some legs?"
Yeah.
And y'all out there complaining about running wind sprints
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Like, that's the type of stuff we miss, we bypass. And he's a real leader, you know what I'm saying? The coach for making that decision. You know what I'm saying? That's real leadership. You know what I'm saying? That's making a difference. And that's what gets your team further in life. And that's how you get that little bit of
Just
luck
past
that
the
you
championship.
you know what I'm saying?
About a life
Or
example.
when you need that tie or you get that extra round, that's how you get it. It come from nowhere because you cashing out on your positive karma that you had. You know what I'm saying? From being a blessing to someone else's life. So that's tremendous. Next week I'll have the full school name and all that. But it passed my timeline and I didn't click on it. I was just like, wow, that's dope. Because I knew the psychological and the emotional effect that it can have on a team,
Right.
young men to do that. And
Right.
then actually bring the parents. Now the parents want to be involved because that's how you build a program.
Yeah.
Like you need, if such and such not going to make it,
you
such
need
and such
family.
mom going to pick them up. You know what I'm saying? They spending the night at one another home. Just talking
That's
about
what we
this.
used to do.
Yeah, that's what just talking about this rising though. That's what I don't see any longer. It's
Yeah.
like you go on the
We used to
teams
go
and
to
different
Coach
things.
Marie's
It's like
house
the
and
young
come
men,
pick us
they
up.
got cliques and stuff now too, to where
On the team.
they're not even spending the night at each other's house. They ain't going bowling, they ain't going
Yeah.
swimming. It's like, yo, I'm on my game. I see you on Call of Duty, but
Yeah.
bro, I got my own thing going. So keep that in mind, man. To find you the right people, find the people that listen, keep your mental health up, eat right, but keep pressing forward. And
Yes, sir.
above all, don't let your healing or your trauma or your depression or the things that's bringing you down tear other people down, especially people that's trying to help you, man, because you weigh on other people's emotions and mine too, and then they trying to figure out is it worth helping you?
Right.
Now you building a wall in between. When you had a bridge, you just built a wall. So, in closing, this is the Leaders Only digital show and podcast. We're live streaming each and every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. here in Temple Hills, Maryland, on St. Barnabas Road. If you're coming down, want to come down, shoot us an email. We also are on different sites and locations, so be aware of that. The email is leadersonly22@gmail.com. We're brought to you by What a Change Mentoring Inc.
and Tone Drone TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your host, Kendall.
And I'm Semaj.
We ask that you always share, like, comment, click the bell, follow. You can follow me at the Kendall the Touch. You can follow me at Kendall's Touches. That's my cleaning page. You can also follow me just watching me on my live and on my streams, man. So just continue to support us. We love y'all. We peace and blessings to all.
Yeah, and you can follow me, get everything on mentalhealthchef.com.
Yes, sir.
All the products, all the gear. And above all, man, start your week off by eating correctly. And if you don't know how to detox, just fast. Don't eat nothing. Just stay hydrated. It's the time,
Plenty
too,
water.
man, because they say that these are the hottest days that we've had in, like, the century, the decade, all that type of stuff. So it's that type of heat. It's very humid if you're on the
Very
East Coast.
humid, very dry.
Drink water, eat fruit, but if anybody gonna get some sunlight, it's time for the copper people to get that sunlight.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to keep your body clean so you can accept the downloads, the true downloads that the internet is trying to interrupt. They're outside in the sun, and get outside in nature, please.
Yes,
but
sir.
just stay hydrated so we don't have no fainting, no heat stroke. So peace, love, and
Peace.
blessings, man. We appreciate you.